Sunday as we celebrate Black History Month as well. Our next guest's impressive defensive moves landed her a coaching job with the NFL that changed history and the playbooks forever. She is the National Football League's first Black female coach and the first female coach of the New York Jets. It's our pleasure to welcome Collette Smith, training camp defensive back coach for the New York Jets. Welcome.
Thank you.
Walked in the door and I was like, you can't play football. And then I just thought, yeah, lean and mean defensive back, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
So, let me walk back a few minutes. Before the coaching, you actually played football as well.
Yes, I did. I played pro football for a women's team called the New York Sharks. And I walked on to practice tryouts when I was 42 years of age. And I didn't think I was going to make the team, but I knew how much I love football. And there was never an opportunity for girls to play. So when I found out about it, I said I had to take this chance right now and go for it, or else I'd regret it. So I played for 3 years.
Until you had an injury.
Yes, I played until 45. Until I was 45, I had double knee problems. And I had to get surgery. And that ended my football, my playing days. So
but you were still involved with the organization.
Yes, I was coaching, so I turned into the coach. The owner of the New York Sharks asked me to be her defensive backs coach, and which was my position I played, and I jumped at the opportunity.
And how did you come to the attention of the New York Jets?
So glad you asked that question. I've always been a Jets fan. So I grew up a Jets fan, and I knew a couple players over the years, and I just kind of followed the Jets around, and I got involved in Jets fan groups to promote my women's pro football team. And so doing all that, I got in touch with a guy that works at the New York Jets. He reached out to me and said he'd like to help us women's pro football team. And he said, you know what, I'll even get you on-field access. And it took him a while to get me on-field access. And once I got on the field, I met Todd, the head coach of the New York Jets. And we started talking shop.
And he knew you knew your stuff.
Oh, he knew. He knew. And he invited me to come back whenever I wanted to. So I took that opportunity and ran with it. So I would go out there just about every week to Jets practices. And the more he and I spoke, he asked me to get him a resume. And I got him a resume, and I went back out there a couple days later. And it took about another year for this to happen, because the more he saw me, the more we spoke. And then I worked with some of his DBs from time to time when I wasn't supposed to be, actually. I was just supposed to be there looking. But
if they were listening, they must have known you knew your stuff. So what was that experience like? How did the players accept you? And this was last year's the training camp for the summer, the training camp in the summer, right?
Yes, ma'am. The players were very welcoming. They knew I was a coach. I didn't take much crap, to tell you the truth. I didn't take much. So they knew I knew what I was talking about. They listened. There were no issues. And I was also, I want to say, a mama to the boys, because some of the other coaches could be really, really harsh. I can be harsh on that football field, but some of the other coaches might break them down a lot. And then I might say, look, come here. You're really talented. Here's what you did right. Here's what you did wrong. Can we fix it? Let's work on it. So I was kind of motherly to them as well. So it was hand in hand. It worked out amazing.
And I gotta believe, which we forget, they're so young.
They're
huge child teddy bears in a lot of ways, being on the field. But I understand that you also told some of them that you hit harder than they did.
Oh, yeah, I did. So at practices, we'd have sometimes a full scrimmage. And we're not supposed to go live. Live means taking somebody to the ground. But you can thud them. You can really thud them. And when they would come off the field, I would tell them, come on, man, I hit harder than you. What are you doing?
And how they react to that?
Yeah, they were like, okay, coach. Okay, we got you next time. So it was pretty much a nice deal, but that's all.
So you enjoy the experience. Is it something that you considered thinking about trying to do full time?
I love coaching, so I'm kind of on the fence. I want to do it all. I literally am a woman that wants to do it all.
Look, you've already broken some barriers, so I would say there's probably no end to what you can and can't do. To that end, your company, BelieveInYouInc.com. A lot of that is spent motivating young people, a lot of your time.
Yes, Yeah, so Believe in You Incorporated is about literally just that, believing in yourself. And when I help motivate these children, and I visit kids in low-income schools where we need it the most. You know, kids will relate to someone that looks like them and where they're from. And I speak to those children. And at the same time, it helps motivate me as well. And if any time I feel down and out that I can't accomplish something, my company is called Believe in You, and I should start believing in myself as well. So it goes back and forth.
And you know, now being able to say you coached in the NFL, how much? You know, how many kids are impressed by that? And when you tell them that, does a light bulb go on for them as well?
I believe so. When I go to these schools and I tell them, now, mind you, a school in Bed-Stuy, a whole bunch of kids that look like me are in this school, and I get up there and I tell them who I am. The boys go, "No way! You can't do that. You're a girl." And I'll let them speak. And I'm like, "And tell me why I can't do it because I'm a girl." And all of a sudden, they don't have answers for those questions. And I said, "Well, you know, you're wrong on all those. And I did do it, and I am a girl." And all of a sudden, you see the girls start to sit up straighter in their chairs, you know. And at this point, so now we're teaching the girls to know their value themselves, know their self-worth, to believe in themselves, stand up for what they believe in. And at the same time, we're also teaching young boys at an early age that we're equal. So now these boys aren't going to grow up and be 25 years old, 30 years old, being misogynistic against women.
Yeah.
Right? So it goes hand in hand for everybody, girls and boys.
Yeah. And, you know, it also sort of dovetails with where we are right now, the Me Too movement, and really having women, you know, take control of their lives, their own power, stand up for themselves.
Yes.
In a sense, you've been doing that a long time.
I have. I've just been appointed to be the ambassador for the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, and I'm a survivor myself. And when I found football, it taught me, I found this inner strength in myself, and perfect timing to come on board to be, you know, an ambassador with the NCDAV. And I've been doing this for a lengthy period of time, but probably not all the right ways until I started playing sports.
Yeah. And before I let you go, you've got a camp, a football camp for girls come up.
Yeah, so I'll be in Orlando for Pro Bowl, and I'm working a girls football camp with the first female coach of the NFL, Jen Welter. She's got a gridiron camp, so I'll be in Orlando doing that. And that's going to be exciting. All the girls are going to be empowered. They're going to learn football and also at the same time learn essential life skills.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm from Texas, and in Texas, you grow up thinking, football is life. So you say that to me, and I'm like, I remember hearing that.
Oh, yeah.
What a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much.
What a fantastic career you have had and are having.
Yeah, I'm in the process of writing my own book, too, so that'll be coming out sometime next year.
Well, we'll have you back. You have to talk to us about that. BelieveInYouInc.com is the website for your company.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Collette Smith. Collette Smith. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
I suspect anything you want to do, nobody's going to stand in your way.
That's right. I have to agree with that.
When we come back, breaking down the barriers for underserved students dreaming of attending college. Stay with us.